Yo, what up, guys? Mike here, Olin's Pressure Washing. It's the day after Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving and everybody's thankful for where they're at in life. Whether it be where you want to be or not, you got to be thankful for what you do have, because sometimes when you lose something, you don't realize how good it was until you lose it. So, anyway, that's my little corny spiel about being thankful. And sometimes it's tough, you know. But anyway, I got to thinking. I just wanted to talk a little bit about, staying in a positive mood and positive about your business, because it isn't always, sunshine and rainbows. And sometimes our worst enemy is ourselves. And when you have negative people around you, a lot of negative things start happening. So basically, like when I'm a lot further than where I was when I started, right? So, I'm grateful for that. And am I where I want to be? Nah. I wish I had, more calls and more jobs and more money, but you got to keep pushing forward. And when I compare to where I was this time last year, I'm so much further ahead. And these Facebook groups are great, guys. Like, you can learn a lot, but you gotta learn to not, and I'm speaking from myself. Sometimes I let things get to me. So people are going to be negative and try to put you down. Just don't let it happen. Now, there's tons of guys out there that are very successful. They have multiple trucks, like Raymond Burke and Rob Anderson and who else? I don't know, a bunch of those guys. Patrick Clark and John Lang's doing good. And these guys, from what I know about them, I've reached out to all of them, I think. Yeah, basically all of them, with Raymond Burke and John and Rob Anderson. Like, I've asked them questions and they're always happy to answer, and most, not all the time, but once in a while, I'll ask them something and they'll answer gladly, when they can. But they're successful, right? So, and they're helping people. But then you got these guys that have multiple trucks and stuff like that, and they're, sometimes they'll put the new guys down. So I'll see people ask questions and, they'll respond with kind of negative answers. Like, I've seen call professional, like, that's messed up, you know what I mean? Like, somebody's in this business trying to learn, and they ask a question, and instead of not answering, you're going to comment on somebody's post asking a question, something negative. So you're going out of your way to put somebody down. And it's just, you got to be careful, don't let that shit get to you. Because I guarantee you, the people that do that type of stuff, the guys that appear to be like really making it and putting people down, guarantee you they're not making them much money, because they have multiple trucks and they're paying payroll every week and they got to make ends meet, and they're probably not doing as well. So starting off in your first couple years, if you have one truck and maybe a helper, you're going to be doing your profit margin, what you're taking home, might be more money than what some of them guys are doing. So just don't let people put you down. You got to be, man, it just seems like it's shaking. But anyway, I'll make it quick. With this business, guys, and I think any business, you got to learn to keep negative people out of your life. Stay focused on what you want and long term. And just don't look back, Don't compare yourself too much to other people, because you're going to, never going to be where you want it. But, that's healthy too, in a way, I guess, something that you look and to aspire to be. So basically, guys, when you're watching YouTube or Facebook, just make sure, you take what you're learning and see what you can use it with your business and move on. Not everything anybody does, if they live in Iowa or Maine or Washington State, and and you're in South Florida or you're in a different state, doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So if you're new and you have, I recommend getting a belt driven machine. If you're starting off, this is what I recommend you do. I recommend maybe renting a machine and seeing if you're going to do it. See if this is something you're going to do, and go ahead, get yourself a nice belt driven machine. Like my first machine was a Home Depot pressure washer, 4 gallon a minute. All right, I made money. It took a while, saved up, got a trailer, and then I built myself an 8 gallon per minute machine. A Predator engine from Harbor Freight. Hit Russ Johnson up, ordered the pump and other parts, and I spent like $2,200 for everything, the plummet, everything. So what I'm saying is, I started that way, but if I restarted, I probably would just rent the machine until I had the money to buy the 8 and the trailer. But I started with a 4 gallon per minute machine from Home Depot for $1,000. And yes, you can make money, but you got to push with it, and you're going to get discouraged. And when you get discouraged, you got to push through it. You got to keep trucking. You're going to get them calls, and you're going to go some weeks without nothing. But you got to make sure you push, and you keep putting, posts on Facebook because it's free. You got to keep putting free posts on Google because it's free. Instagram, all that stuff's free, and you should put posts up. All right. Get active. Let everyone know what you do and how you do it, and everyone knows somebody. And when that person's asking for a washing, they will hit you up and say, hey, I need my house washed, or whatever it may be. They know you do it. But real quick, these are my cards. I got them designed. Got 5,000 of them. They're 6x4 for less than $150, guys. So I work full time at night, so I don't have as much time, but I used to just go around neighborhoods I wanted the houses in, and I folded these up like this, and I put into the door handles, and they just stick because they want to open, and you put them in, and friction fit. Or if they don't have a door handle, they have a doorknob. Stick it in between the weather, the weather stripping and the door. It'll stick in there with the doorknob underneath. It'll hold it up. Stick it in their railing, on their steps, whatever it may be. Just get this stuff on the doors. I never did the clip flyers. People talk about them, but these things are great. I could use clip flyers, put the clip on and toss them out of my truck. I haven't done that yet, but I used to walk around and put them in, and I can hand them out as business cards, etc., because they're small enough. They're not like small like a business card, but I can hand them out as business cards. I got so many of them, I think I'm almost through this 5,000, which technically I should have gotten through them all, but like I said, I work full time also. So anyway, guys, just make sure you stay focused on the prize. Keep negativity out of your life, and just keep washing, guys. All right, make sure you like, subscribe. If you have any questions, comment below. Take care, guys.